1 cup of water, and then 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and you're gonna mix. Today we're making rosemary bread. It's actually quite simple. You only need a couple ingredients, and if you don't want to get a whole jar of yeast, you can just use an instant yeast packet. We're just going to stir it up a little bit, and then next we're going to add in the olive oil. This is 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we mix it up a little bit more. And then next we're going to add the flour. I'm using bread flour. You can use all-purpose if you need to. So we're just going to add that in. This is 2.5 cups. Okay, and then you're just going to mix that. And so I'm going to be using a stand mixer today, but if you're feeling brave, you can use your hands and do kneading by hand. We're going to put it in the stand mixer for 10 minutes with the hook attachment. And then we're just going to knead this for 10 minutes. Now that our dough has been kneading for about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add the herbs. This is rosemary, thyme, and oregano. It's mainly rosemary with a little bit of thyme and oregano. They're all fresh herbs. Here are my herbs. I just got them from my local grocery store. Super easy. Now we're just going to go back to kneading for a couple more minutes. Now our dough is fully kneaded. We're gonna take out this dough hook. And we're not gonna need this mixer anymore. So we're just gonna coat it with some more olive oil. We're just gonna coat it like this. Take some saran wrap. I use this press-in seal, but you can use whatever you have. And then we're just gonna let this rest for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, and it's been proofing for about 30 minutes. You see it's increased in size. So we're just gonna take it out, and we're just gonna gently form it back into a ball with our hands, just like this. And then we're just gonna cover that again for another 30 minutes now that it's in our baking pan. Cover it with saran wrap again for another 30 minutes. So now that our dough is proofed, we can use the saran wrap. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of bread flour on there, just on the top, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna make a little cut just to let some of this steam escape. And you can make whatever design you want. This part is optional. So now we just took our bread out of the oven, and it looks delicious. And I'm just gonna take it, it's a little hot still, and I'm just gonna cut off a slice. Listen to that crunch. Wow, it looks really good. And then of course, I'm just gonna cut off a little piece. And then this is olive oil and balsamic, so I'm just, okay. Yeah, it's really good. And passes the taste test for sure.